Welcome. Welcome to the live streaming, traders. Hope that you had an enjoyable day starting with the new trading week. It's gonna be pretty important day today. We'll be looking for trading opportunity along the way. Also, anytime any trade, we'll be looking to enter. I would appreciate your support. If you have any question, don't hesitate to ask me using the live chat. If you are here, you can let us know that you are here so we can begin today's session. Looking at one by one, all of them we will be looking at, starting with gold, and also we will be looking at euro dollar, GBPJPY, gold, and also British pound US dollar, or any other instrument that you are looking at. We can look for entry opportunity as well. And yeah, let me know if you guys are here so we can begin the analysis. Deflan, waiting, welcome. Jane, hello, thank you very much. Kara, possible short on GBPUSD 1 minute chart. 1 minute on British pound US dollar. This is a no, this is, let me see that 4 hour. Yeah, this is a bearish market, but we will be looking to see the full analysis, how it might be doing, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity. We'll see what happened. Let's figure out one by one to see how the market is doing, and based on that we will be looking for entry. Okay, so you can see that this is the 1 minute chart, and this is also from the 1 hour. We can see that there is a bounce, expecting British pound US dollar to bounce even back further to the upside, and then we can look for potential entry opportunity. We'll see what happened. Okay, so this is the 1 minute chart. I think 1 minute chart, the price has reached enough resistance level here, and from that we can look for potential entry. We'll see how the market might be doing, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity on GBPUSD, as well as also we'll be looking at gold. Diru sir, good evening, thank you very much. Patricia, welcome. Anthony, hello, hope I'm good, thank you. Island Cooking, good morning. And Gondi, welcome, thank you for joining the live session. So we'll see what kind of opportunity we have in the market, and let's first look at the gold chart to see overall picture in the market on gold, and then we'll be also looking at other instrument as well. So looking at gold, first of all we'll be looking at the monthly chart to see overall picture in the market. So looking at the monthly, we can see that quite a few months of bullish move. I'm doing the full multi-time frame analysis on gold, and then also we will be looking at lower time frame. In the meantime, traders, if you are here, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. So thanks for your support as well. Let's first of all looking at the monthly on gold, and we can see that this is the monthly price on gold. This is the monthly impulse followed by a pullback, and we can see that there is another monthly candle on gold, another monthly impulse. This is the monthly candle that has tested the high of the previous monthly, and we can see that there is a rejection from this high. The price is approaching this support level at the moment, and what we can expect for the market to drop back down further to the support level on the monthly. And I think that as you can see, this is the monthly resistance. Okay, so this is the monthly resistance, and from that monthly resistance we can expect gold to drop back down as the price below the monthly resistance line. If we look at the weekly chart, what we can see that from the weekly, this is the weekly resistance, where with this weekly candle, and what we can see that this is the weekly resistance where the price has crossed the previous weekly high. The price crossed the previous weekly high, grabbed that liquidity, and after grabbing that liquidity we can see that the market has broken below with a weekly doji formation. And currently the price with this weekly doji, you can see that there is a lower shadow of the weekly candle. And what we can expect for the market, what I think that the price might try to retest this weekly lower shadow before it is bouncing back to the upside, as you can see that this is the lower shadow, and with the lower shadow we can expect for the market to fill that lower shadow of this weekly candle. Now if we drop down to the daily, we can see that from the daily, this is the daily gap opening here, and with this daily gap open, okay, so this is the daily gap opening. There is another daily, this is the daily high, today's high, price tested that high, and with that daily gap open and the daily high, what we can expect on gold for the market to retest the daily gap and then to drop back down here to create a new lower low. So that could be the situation on gold. And if we look at the 4 hour, where we can see that there is a long week, this is the 4 hour candle. Now, you know, I will be waiting for gold, if possible, to break 2500, and if it bounce above the 2500, that's where, you know, if we see that gold has broken that 2500 above, that's where high liquidity, this is the 4 hour 20 EM as well. And if the market bounce to that level, we can expect for the market to return back to the downside here. So from that perspective, we can see that locally, if you look at here, is the lower time frame. This is the 15-minute chart, and in this lower time frame, okay, so this is the 15-minute chart, and this is an important support. Okay, so we can see that support here, support here, support here, very important level of support on gold. And from that support, expecting it to bounce. Okay, so what we could see that gold is bouncing back above this resistance line, above this doji. It's where there is a high liquidity zone. And if you guys look at it, you can see this is a long week, long week doji here, big drop, and we can see that the market trying to move back to the upside, and this is where this is a high liquidity zone. From that high liquidity zone, which is an important level of resistance, expecting it to retest and then to return back in that direction. So looking back to the daily again, also if we look at today's candle, so far has shown significant downside. So I will be waiting for another retest of 2500, and I would like to also look at the 1-minute chart for that level to look at. If we see that gold had enough price action confirmation for this bounce to that level, where we can look for a potential selling opportunity in this market. We'll see that what happened, and based on that we can look for a potential trading opportunity on gold. So let's see what happened, and based on that, this is an important level. Okay, so an important resistance line, expecting it to revert back and then to grab liquidity and then to return back again. So at the moment, because it's a locally bullish but at the same time globally bearish, so I will not be looking for any buying, any bullish trade in this market. I hope that, guys and girls, you're enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, make sure you give a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can stay connected by joining also the free Telegram channel. You can find link below this video in the description. Jens, do you have a live every day? Yes, I do come on live every day, Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. So good afternoon, coach from South Africa. Welcome. Thank you. Good evening. Welcome. Good day. What are your thoughts on GJ? Yeah, we'll be looking at GJ. Good day. Welcome. Thank you for joining the live session. GBPJPY. Yeah, we will be looking at as well. So we have seen that GBPJPY, for me, it's in a very strong bull market. Also, we'll be looking at the calendar to see what's happening here. So this is the news calendar here. We look at the calendar on Forex Factory. 4 p.m. tomorrow coming up on GBP, claimant count change. And then coming up on CAD also tomorrow, very important day for GBP CAD. And that will definitely have an impact on dollar as well, because the CAD news also have an impact, some impact on dollar and also on gold. And after tomorrow on Wednesday coming up dollar and British pound US dollar. So we'll see what happened based on that. And if we look at this one here, this is the lower time frame from 4-hour perspective on GBPJPY. With this pin bar formation on GJ, we have seen that bounce, and with that bounce, expecting it to move back up further. So we see that there is a local bullish trend on GBPJPY. Okay, so you can see that from lower time frame, from the lower time frame here on GJ. This is a 15-minute chart, bullish engulfer. There's another bullish engulfer. Lower time frame price action on GBP, we can see that it is a bullish market. Okay, so we can see that it's a bull market, and you can see this is a strong bullish impulse on GBPJPY, and there is a resistance line here. Okay, so what we can expect on GJ for this market to, I think that locally we might see that bullish price action on GBPJPY. Okay, so you can see that here it's a very strong bull market. We have seen a bull flag, another impulse. We could see a deeper pullback and then trend continuation that expecting on GBPJPY. So if we look at the 15 minutes, it's a liquidity candle. Yeah, so there's one here also liquidity candle, and there is another liquidity candle is being formed, and expecting it to come for a deeper drop here. So this is an important support. Okay, so which is a very important level of support on GJ. What we can expect in this market for the price to drop to the liquidity zone and then to bounce back up. So for me, you can see this is the 5-minute chart, very lower time frame on GJ. But until we see a clear price action confirmation, I wouldn't go for yet. That local trend is up, so we might find a bullish opportunity. Once we find that, we will be looking to see any entry. Also, we will be looking at the 1-minute structure on GBPJPY. Also, again, going back to gold. So what's happening with the gold is that locally we see that bounce. So we will be coming back to the GJ once we find that entry. But at the moment on gold, what we can see that, okay, so this is the 15-minute chart. Okay, so what we can see here on gold, and with this price action, strong movement, and this is a structure on the 1 minute chart on gold. So if we look at here, you can see the 15-minute chart also showing bullish locally. And yeah, so local time frame is bullish, so it's approaching the daily resistance. Yeah, so any after initial bounce, expecting it to move back to the resistance line, and then we can look for any entry opportunity in the market. In the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up. Good morning. Thank you very much, Michael. Good evening. Thank you for joining the live session. I appreciate your support to the channel. Okay, we can see that there is a bounce here on gold, and with that bounce is approaching the resistance line. So expecting it to move back up to the resistance line. We'll see what happen, and based on that we can look for a potential entry opportunity. So you can see here is 1 minute liquidity candle followed by another bullish candle. So with this 1 minute price action, expecting it to move back up to the resistance where there is a high liquidity. So every time gap opening and then a bounce. Right, so we'll be looking for potential entry opportunity in this market. As soon as we will find it, we'll be waiting for initial bounce, and then we can look for any entry. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. Okay, so here is what we can see on gold is 15-minute chart. We can see a bounce and a lower time frame price action. Okay, so from the 1 hour on gold, we can see that there is a bounce, and with that bounce, expecting it to go back up to the resistance, because if you look at, this is a channel which is a bullish channel, and with that bullish channel, we can see the price might be going back up to the resistance line where there is a high liquidity. So you can see this is the 1 hour 30 minutes price action, expecting it to move back up to the resistance line to create a new higher high. So this is an important level of support, expecting it to bounce and then to go back up to the resistance line. If you look at the 15 minutes here, a strong bounce on gold, and wanting to see that going back up to the resistance line, and then we will be looking for entry once you will see that. And I hope that traders, in the meantime, you are enjoying the live session. If you're enjoying, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up. Joytish, good evening, welcome. Aramak, welcome, thank you very much. Rose, good morning, good afternoon, evening everyone. Greetings from Netherlands, welcome, thanks for joining from Netherlands. Afternoon from Zambia. Want to ask possible rejection zone on gold as I took the buy. Good morning, thank you very much. So you took the buy. Locally we see that there is a bounce here, but I will be more biased to the downside, as the price, you can see from the daily, we have seen that there is a bounce to the upside, and with that bounce we will be looking for a selling opportunity as soon as we will find that, because it is long-term bearish. Okay, long-term bearish market, and we'll see that where it is heading. Okay, so I think locally we might see up to 2500, which is nearing there, and then we might see that potential rejection. So for me, let's see, if we can find a short-term opportunity here, so which is, it will be a very low risk reward to place any entry. $15 minutes. Yeah, I don't mind so far. Let's see how much it is going, and based on that we can look for entry. Okay, so here what you can see in this area, this is a lower time frame price action on the 1 minute. you guys here, and hope that you had an enjoyable weekend. And this is a very big week coming again after the NFP, and expecting to give us some good trading opportunity in the upcoming week. Let's see how far it is going. So from the 1 minute perspective, it's trying to come down for a deeper pullback. This is the daily chart. Look at it with respect to the daily price action on gold, and this is the daily resistance. I will be more on bias to the downside rather than to the upside on gold, and let's see where it is heading. Want to see that it's going up for first a little bit of stronger momentum to grab more liquidity, and then to drop again. See where it is heading. And also, traders, thanks for joining. I would appreciate if you smash the like button to 50. I see the likes is almost nearly there. I would appreciate if you take it to 50. Okay, we can see that a series of higher low formation in that area. You can see there is a gap open, and if gold break down from here, let's see that how far it has gone up. And looking at the 1 minute, I will be biased still to the downside. This is an important support. Let's see how far it might drop if it drops. This is the 15 minutes, which is closing in 2 minutes time frame. Okay, so here I will be placing a sell stop on gold below this structure, and the stop loss will be above this high, so it will be around we need to put a little bigger stop loss here. So we'll be putting around 19 pips stop loss, and we'll be targeting here. So it will be a sell stop. Okay, so not by market, sell stop on gold, and the price will be at 2496.66. Stop loss will be 2498.53, and we will be targeting at 2493.55. So we have placed a sell stop on gold, and there will be around 19 pip stop loss. So gold sell stop at 2496.665. Thank you. So you can see that locally trying to bounce, but our entry below this level. Okay, so we can see we placed that sell stop on gold in this area, and 2496.665. So I've also shared the same trade in the VIP group who are trading with us. Thank you for joining the live session, traders. Appreciate your support to the channel by giving a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. So place the sell stop in this area, and okay, so you can see still upside. So there is a candle closed in that area, and if we look at the 1 minute again, so we'll be waiting for a break of structure. We still see that bullish market structure in that area. So this is a sell stop, and we can see the market trying to break below. My entry will be in the same place to see what happened. Thanks for joining the live session, traders. Appreciate your support. Hi both, thank you. Buy or sell. Good day, coach. You got the best scalping tactics. Thank you. Why is my screen dark? So I think the screen is light. Is the screen is dark? I don't think so. Thank you. Welcome. So you see that there is some break of structure coming, and we place the pending order. Let's see how far it goes. I will be also explaining the reason behind the trade, so make sure, guys and girls, you stick till the end of this live session to know exactly why we have opened the trade, and also to learn. And also at the end of the session there is a giveaway, the liquidity candle giveaway, like we do in every session. So along with the lifetime access, we also giving away liquidity candle every session to help every members coming in the academy to learn and grow as a trader. So if you want to be on the competition, then you can stick till the end of this live session to join the liquidity candle, to be part, to join the competition of the giveaway of the liquidity candle, as well as the lifetime access to the academy, everything including strategies, live analysis, live discussion, and all the tools and ideas. So you'll be waiting for a trigger here, a sell stop. Thank you. Okay, so you got triggered. The trade is active on sell stop on gold, and want to get some pip here to see what happened. Let's catch some pip. We had a 94 pip trade on Friday with the NFP. When I have some here as well.
Thank you and good night. Thank you and good night.
Oh, you're welcome, but we are not going to sleep. We still have a long way to go. So here what we can see, there's a dodgy formation. Now, if it is a false breakdown, then we might see returning back to the upside, very crucial level. But I would like to see that it's breaking below, and that the trend is coming down, that we are expecting in the direction to drop back down to the support to see what happened. From the daily resistance we see that rejection, so I'm expecting it to come down for another retest of the support as the price tested the daily resistance. See how far it goes. Thank you for joining the live session, traders. Welcome. Okay, we'll see that expecting it to break below to the support and even breaking further downside. You can see the sell stop and expecting as this trade is already on, waiting for the market to drop to the support. Okay, we can see the market here. If it is a fake down, then we might see returning back. But I think that, if it is a head and shoulder and dropping down, then we might see straight back to the support level. And then we can catch some peep here. Let's see what happened, how far it might be going. Okay, but at the same time, we need to look at how this market has formed. So this long candle, red candle on the 5 minutes, is an important candle. And okay, so I'd like to see that it's getting rejection. Guys and girls, are you with me? If you're enjoying, then make sure you give a thumbs up. Okay, here sell stop, waiting for the market to break below and then to trend. So from the, we look at the 30 minutes, this is there is a green candle on the 30 minutes and 15 minutes also. Okay, expecting it to break below, and this is where we can expect it to come down to create a new lower low. So there is a structure is being formed, and that structure, so you sell stop and okay, so expecting it to melt in the direction. So you see that there is a long wick candle. Now if the market is not being able to break below, that will be and okay, so you can see that this is a long wick candle here, and Okay, now that's a little bit of bad news. There is a gap open, but wanting to see the guys, make sure that you do proper risk management. Wanting to see that it's getting a rejection. So there is a gap open, but I think we still can expect rejection. So the 15 minutes closed with a red, bearish, and golfer, and it's important to see that we see potential reversal here. Okay, we can see that here is a long red candle. Okay, that's a good one. It's dropping down again below our entry. So wanting to see that it's breaking below our entry. Okay, so we might see expected drop unless big boys are very hungry for more liquidity. I'm still expecting it to break below. Thank you for joining the live session. We see that downside, which is in our favor. Thank you. And we can see there is a potential liquidity candle formation. So wanting to see some downside momentum here. And so as the daily price action starts to drop, So you can see this is a again another potential bounce on gold. So there's a gap open again, long wick candle, wanting to see that it's breaking below, and that's what we're expecting. If you look at the 15 minutes, there's a gap open, 30 minutes also gap open. So we see there is established head and shoulder, therefore expecting it to trend in the direction. So I will still be holding and to see what happened. Okay, so you see there is a gap opening with a dodgy formation, and so there is a 1 minute dodgy here. It might try to grab again from liquidity from the top. Okay, so looking at the 30 minutes price action, we can see that there's a 30 minutes candle, there's a dodgy, and it's important to see because the price on the daily resistance, and from that daily resistance we'll see where it is heading, and from that level if we look at the 15 minutes where okay, so it might be now going back up for deeper liquidity. So the market is a little bit of slow in volatility, so we might see because of some of the things that we can see. So if we look at calendar, the Forex weekly calendar. So what you can see with the calendar here is coming up 4 p.m. tomorrow GBP. So you might see that GBPJPY and dollar CAD also will be looking at, might get volatile here. So in the 1 minute chart and gold, that's where, so the okay, now this is the moment that we can expect now for the market to revert or to bounce. So this trade, price on the resistance line from the daily, it's weirdly bounce. So now if it is rejecting, this is the last point that we can expect for rejection. If it isn't, then this trade may not work out, but if it reject, then we might see from here coming back to the support. See what happened now. At the moment, the price on the daily perspective above the daily support, 30 minutes, looking at all time frame, very crucial level here. Okay, so this is the 1 minute chart, and this is the last point that we can look for potential reversal or rejection to the upside. Okay, so the very crucial price action formation here, a dodgy formation on the 1 minute chart, and okay, so the price might bounce here. Still on the trade, but it might bounce further. See how far it might be bouncing. So if, yeah, because the market started to bounce again, we might see again breaking the daily resistance line. So see how far it goes. There's a gap open. Yeah, we are stopped out on that. So very crucial price action. So we are 17 pip, very tight stop loss. So we are 17 pip down on that. We'll be looking to see where we can find next opportunity. I think if you look at here, it might now go back to the daily high to break and may keep pushing high to the upside. If we look at the 1 minute, again here is a fake down and then started to bounce. So with the fake out, let's see how far it goes. So we will be placing again once we find suitable entry. So you can see from here it's having a rejection to the upside. Now that might lead the price back to the upside. So highly likely we might see now 2500 to break. We have seen significant break and then again rejection to the upside. It's pretty weird. So there is a narrow doji on the 1 minute. Wanting to see that it's, you can see it's bouncing and it may, yeah, we can see again moving back to the upside. There's a narrow doji formation. The 30 minutes. I'm just looking at the multi-time frame to see potential price action confirmation if there is anything. And thank you. Hearing the charts and understanding the market is very proof. Yeah, okay. So how does the GBP USD? So looking at GBP USD, as tomorrow there is the GBP news coming, we might see that GBP USD and GBPJPY is in a very strong momentum. We look at the daily, we can see that from the daily, this is a daily gap and a massive drop on this. We look at the weekly, we can see that with the gap open there is a drop. From the monthly also we can see that rejection. So if we look at a daily again on GBPUSD, there is a gap open here, and with this gap open from the 4-hour doji formation on British pound US dollar, and from the 1 hour, from 15 minutes, a lower time frame price action on British pound US dollar, we can see that it's here the way it is forming, we might see some short-term reversal potentially. If you look at the daily, you can see that there's a gap open and then drop to the 20 MA daily, we might see the price is going back up to the resistance and dropping back down. So gold is moving back to the upside with a strong momentum. From the 1 minute, form back to back to liquidity candle. So the price is approaching almost 2500 level here, so which is an important resistance. So from the 1 hour, we can see that the price approaching the daily resistance. So approaching an important resistance. So how far it might see that on gold bouncing to the upside. So highly likely we'll see that rejection to the upside. Okay, here we can see the price just has broken that resistance line, and see how far it might be going. Okay, so if we look at GBPJPY, we look at here what you can see on GJ. This is a also we have seen a rejection. The price on GBPJPY approaching the lower time frame support. This is an important level to look at. Either the price is bouncing back up or dropping back down. This is the daily candle on GJ. As the price initially has got a bounce, you might see that again retesting. So some of the levels that you can look for potential entry on GJ. We see that gold just has broken that 2500, but we'll go back to that. Before that, let's look at the GBPJPY. And so if we look at the 15 minutes on GBPJPY, and this is the 4-hour support, the middle one. And if we look at the 15 minutes again, which is an important support. Now, if this price, this is the 4-hour candle, if this one is dropping below before this candle closed, we might see a potential bounce on this to the upside. And with that being said, if you look at the 1 minute 1 hour chart, you can see the market started to drop in that direction. And from the 4-hour, where it's the 4-hour time frame, very strong bearish candle. So wanting to see that it's coming to the support. Looking at again daily on GBPJPY, so the price action, we can see here a complete breakdown to the support, and from that support expecting it to bounce back up to create a new higher high. Let's see how far it goes. And in the meantime, we can see that gold has potentially managed to break to the upside. Now if we look at daily, we can see that from the 20 ma, from the daily 20 ma, it has got a bounce. Currently the price above the daily resistance, and therefore it's very important to see either this market is moving back to the upside or coming back down. We'll see how far it is going. And yeah, this is what you can see on gold. This is the 15-minute chart, and the price already above the daily high, which is an important resistance line. And because the price above the daily high, what we can expect in this market, this is resistance. So a very strong bullish momentum here, lower time frame, but I am still not going bullish yet, because if it managed to break, then we might see again dropping down to the daily 20 ma. But if it remain bullish, then we'll see how far it is going. A strong bullish momentum here on gold, and so there is a narrow doji, most likely on the 1 minute, forming a narrow doji. And okay, so you can see some potential rejection. Let's see. Price above the 4-hour 20 EMA. Okay, so here we can see some rejection from the top, and this is the 30 minutes to see how the market is evolving. Okay, so this is the 1 minute, and so here we can see there is a break of structure. If it is bouncing back to the upside, we might see trend continuation, a very strong uptrend on the 1 minute chart. So I will be placing a sell stop here below this level at 1 minute 20 EMA. Stop loss above this high, so we'll be around 29 pip stop loss, and we'll be targeting 221. So sell stop I'm putting at 2501.46. So I'm putting a sell stop here and TP target at 2495.78. So you can play. I have placed the sell stop at 2501.46. Stop loss at 2495.78, and TP target at 2504.309. So this is a sell stop as so you haven't got triggered yet. Okay, so if the market reverses from here, we will be entering into another trade. Okay, so here we can see some smaller candles being formed. So if the market breaks from this structure, the reason I put that sell stop is because if we look at the 4 hour, we can see the price already above the daily 4 hour 20 MA, and expecting it to break below and to continue to the downside with a strong downtrend. Okay, so if it breaks below, we will be entering into the trade. So the volatile became the market became low volatile. So there is a pretty strong long wick candle here. wanting to see that it's breaking below and then trending in the direction. We'll see that how far it goes. So if we look at the 15 minute price action, there's a long week. Okay, so I will be going out of this pending order because we see that 15 minutes closed as a middleman. We might see now a downside, but there is a probability for another bounce. Let's see how far. Okay, I'm gonna hold it. The pending order. Let's see. We see that there is a 1 minute liquidity candle formation, expecting it to break below. We'll be patient a little bit on this trade here. It's still not active, but we are holding it with the pending order to see what happened. Thank you. And I'll be back in just a matter of a minute of break. Okay, so we will be looking to see, because if the market reverse from here, it's a reversal trading opportunity. I'm still expecting it to break. I know that it's an uptrend, but at the same time, it's an overextension. So wanting to see some kind of rejection. But if we see that this break is broken, if the market create a new higher high, if it creates a new higher high, then we will be again exiting that pending order to see the new market structure. But if it is dropping from here, we'll try to catch some peep with that drop, and it might even drop to that neckline where there's an order block. It's a tied stop loss, so we see only 26 pips stop loss again. As you know that most of my trade I put a very tight stop loss. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so here we see that there is a series of higher low formation in that area, expecting for the market to drop back down here to create a new lower low. This is a very important support, expecting it to bounce and drop down to see how the market is doing. Thank you. Okay, looks like that we might see potential downside potentially for at least short term, and my entry is there yet. So 3 long week candles in that area. So in our previous trade we had minus how many pip, 17 pip. So you want to catch more on this if it triggers and then drop. So might got a trigger on this trade. And in the meantime, traders, if you're enjoying the live session, I would appreciate if you give a thumbs up. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press that notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every day. And also, if you want to explore more, you can join the Telegram channel. Link given below this video in the description. Join the free Telegram channel to stay up to date with all the education and everything. So you got a trigger on this trade. 15-minute chart. Now, okay, thank you. What do you think about the US session? Do you this is what you see that I think in this session we might see downside potentially, not confirm. We'll see what happened. Hello coach, good evening. I won the raffle last Friday. Okay, so anyone won the liquidity candle, you need to let us know using the website live chat. Today also there will be giveaway on the liquidity candle, so you can find the website contact us page. It should be sent within 24 to 48 hours, so you will be able to get access to that. So you saw that it's triggered, and there will be also giveaway at the end of this session, so make sure guys and girls you stick till the end. And we can see that there is a here is a bearish candle followed by another bearish candle. Okay, so expecting it to break below, and okay, so from the 1 minute started to drop. Okay, so we are on the trade currently, sell trade on gold, and expecting to give us some peep here, including the previous one. Thank you. Okay, so wanting to drop to the support, this is a neckline here. You can see 2497, which is an important resistance, turning support. Okay, when wanting to see that it's breaking below. So we are up. So target here is a bit of bigger target, which is 59 pip. See how far we can take if it is dropping in that direction. And in the meantime, traders, if you are enjoying the live session, you can join the free Telegram channel as well for more updated education. So we are up, running in profit, and yeah, so we are around 18, 17 pip down, expecting it to drop back to that. This is an order block here. So because it start to break, we'll be waiting to see it dropping back below this level. This is an order block. So if you guys are enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up. Hello, coach. Good evening. I won that raffle. Okay, so Faith, I think you haven't contacted yet, so you can contact using the live chat or the email that you can see on the website. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Problems. Thank you. And also there will be giveaway at the end of the live session as well. So make sure you stick till the end of the live session for being in the competition for the giveaway. Hello, welcome. Thank you. Johnny, welcome. So I always enjoy your section Forex. Thank you very much. TP2 confirm gold. Yeah. Liquidity. Yes. Thank you. Welcome. I can't see you, coach. Oh, I'm out. Okay. So camera was turned off. Should be able to see that now. Thank you. I mean, with you. Welcome. Thank you. Very good. Thanks for joining the live session. So you can see that from here, it's a strong rejection, and with that rejection, expecting to drop down to the support. We'll see how far it drops, and we can see that there's a narrow doji formation. Okay, so with this doji, Okay, so here is the price just tested the 20 MA, but I think we might see further downside possible to this order block. Okay, so here is also long week candle. Getting a very strong rejection here. Come on. Or you wanna go back to the resistance again? Now this is where the price action confirmation that you can see. This is the 15 minutes candle. So there's a narrow doji formation on the 1 minute, and with that narrow doji formation, so we are still on running profit, but at the moment we saw that almost 21 pip drop, and then it's got a rejection again. So okay, if the market again break below this support, we might be exiting the trade with the running profit. Okay, here it is going back to the entry again, and yeah, we'll see that what happened. Okay, expecting it to break below in that direction, so let's see how far it might be going down. Now this bounce that you see, that I didn't want to see that happening. Okay, so you see a doji formation that might be starting up a new downtrend on the 1 minute. Okay, so the market is almost to the entry. That's a unusual bounce. Now we might see weak fill, so I wouldn't be very interested to run this trade anymore, guys. We are on the nearly to the entry. I will be exiting the trade because we are almost. If you look at here, we can see that there is a weak fill possible at the top, and I'm exiting that gold trade nearly to the entry. So it's not gonna, we might see again another bounce or may drop, but um, it didn't drop as expected, so I will be exiting that gold trade. With a little bit of drawdown here, but around not much, only 4 pip drawdown. So because it's a we have seen very strong rejection from the support, and that might lead this price back to the upside, so I wouldn't be on that anymore in this trade. And yeah, so you'll be looking to see next opportunity coming, and in the meantime, traders, I will be starting the giveaway session. At the moment, we will be trading later in this session. At the moment, I'm going to give the giveaway, so we'll be the keyword that we use for the giveaway is the liquidity. So this is the giveaway keyword, liquidity. And so you can write on the live chat liquidity to be entered into the competition, and then I will be announcing the winner from this. Thank you. Awesome. We found the 5 eligible members on the giveaway. Thank you. Okay, we see that 23 eligible members in this giveaway. liquidity to be entered into the competition. Thank you. Awesome. Very good. We see 27 eligible members to the competition. So 30 eligible members in the giveaway. We have seen 31 eligible members to the competition. So you see almost nearly there. Thank you. We have found 34 eligible members to the competition. Thank you. We'll be rolling it up. So we'll be rolling it up. So rolling it up, and Anthony Joseph is today's winner of the liquidity candle. Congratulations, Anthony. Thanks for joining the academy, being part of the trading community. So you can use the link below this video, visit the website, and then once you are on the website, you can So once you are on the website, you can use the contact us page to tell us everything. We need your email address to give you the delivery, the liquidity candle, as well as the mentorship program. So with that said, thank you for joining the live session. We'll see you again trading live together. Until that